Hey tubers, welcome back for another adventure, and I want to finish up this burnt up TRX250, Fourtrax 250. So we learned a lot of things about it. We figured out why it caught fire. When you take the combination of a leaky gas tank and loose electrical wires that could easily spark, should not be a big surprise when things catch fire. The fire itself was really limited mostly to the air filter and all that. And we did get this started, and it was smoking really badly. And I was thinking about it, and should I give up? And then I thought, maybe if the engine vent is plugged up, that could cause it. And I also just checked the oil. Let me show you. The oil is like super thin and possibly even overfilled. I had just wiped this, but you could see it seems to be overfilled. It seems to be thin. So, though I don't think this is a healthy engine, I don't think it's quite dead yet. So to that end, what I want to do next is try to get a ride out of it. Now, to get a ride out of it, I was going to put the tape seat on it, but it doesn't have any of the seat mounts, so I really can't do that easily. The gas tank is obviously leaky, so I cobbed this little gas tank onto it. The battery situation is kind of messed up, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, and it seems to want a battery to spark, at least initially. So what I'm going to do is, there's capacitors in here. It's one of those mini jump packs. So I'm going to set it up so I got the mini jump pack is more or less going to act as a battery once we get it fired up. And then I'm going to hope to get a ride out of it. I put air in the tires. This one seems to go soft. By the way, as I was putting it in, this is just one surprise after the next with this. Anyhow, so let me see if I can't get the jump pack on it. Maybe I'll show you the video of me jumping up and down trying to get it to kickstart. Okay, we're going to attempt to get a ride out of this thing. Notice I moved it a distance away from the garage. I just as soon not have it torch my place. The smoke stopped. That's a good sign. Well, let's see how she does. So that's first. Second. I'm running it partially on choke. It's the engine's behaving a little strange, and probably because of that stupid Champion spark plug. The TRX 250 burned up model is back up in the garage, and sorry the GoPro video got cut short. As I wrote it about, and you guys could probably heard it, it was running with the choke on, and it was, which made it run rich when you wound it up. But then if you didn't run it with the choke on, it wouldn't idle. So I'm thinking somehow or another I have a vacuum leak. I got to pull the carburetor and flange off again and spend a little quality time with it. I think you guys also noticed that it stopped smoking. That's a very, very good thing that it stopped smoking. which means this engine has really more or less come back, right? I can't complain, right? No smoke, runs halfway decent. It means it's turning into a good deal. So what I'm gonna do, and we'll have this thing out again. I got to pull it all apart, and it's going to take a little while, and figure out why it's leaking, whether my flange doesn't quite agree with the intake manifold, and I got to put another few minutes in on that, or if my intake manifold for some reason did not seat properly up against the engine. While the carburetor's off, I'll probably pop the bowl off and also give that a little bit of a cleaning. So I was kind of hoping to be done with this thing because I have other things I really want to do, but unfortunately it's not quite done yet. Why do I want to finish it off? Because if you can walk up to it, put the choke on, throw a kick or two into it, and it's running and riding, it's got a completely different value than if you walk up to it and it's a half-a-day project to get it to run poorly and ride it around the house and it stalls, and yeah, they got to push it or kickstart it another 100 times to get it running and back into the garage. So anyway, I was hoping this is done, but it is not. We'll all get to see it again, but it needs to go. There's another couple of projects I really want to get in here. This one here is also wrapping up. The 2012 Kawasaki Ninja. I also want to finish this thing up, it's basically a gas tank and a ride away. And then once I could get these two out of here, if I could just kind of make a little bit of space, I'd really like to get the Taylor done in here and get that axle transplanted and get that thing ready to use. We're approaching mid-February, and I kind of need that Taylor done to the point of running enough so I can see what it's going to do. Whether I'm just going to use it as a flatbed for dragging things up on its back for moving them around, or if I want to rig some kind of overhead gantry type situation and set it up as a tow truck. So other projects. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the videos on the old burned up TRX250. Sorry the GoPro got cut short, but we'll get it out for another ride, hopefully in the not too distant future. I want to thank everybody for dropping by to watch and comment and subscribe. Please remember, feet down, heads up, and get out and enjoy each and every day. Bye now.